get started, we are going to ask Pastor Jeff Wells from Faith Christian Family Church to come up here for just a minute and do the invocation.
Good morning. Let's pray. Father, we thank you for this morning. Thank you for this time that we have together and the freedom that we have to get together and do these things that we do. Talk about business, talk about the city. And Lord, I just thank you so much for all the businesses that are represented here. And Lord, especially thank you for the job that our municipalities did, the fire department, the police department a few weeks ago, in taking care of the block over there over the Pix Theater. Lord, and thank you for the help that you gave them in getting that fire out and getting things taken care of. Thank you that no one was hurt. Thank you that everyone's alive and kicking and breathing. And Lord, that we're going to move on. And we just thank you so much, Lord. And bless the festivities that are coming up throughout the next couple of months. Thank you for the holidays that are coming. And Lord, first and foremost, Lord, we thank you so much. Bless everyone here in Jesus' name. Amen.
Thank you, Pastor.
You're welcome.
Okay, goodness gracious. Lots of stuff going on. Just a couple reminders. If you're coming up to speak today, please remember to stay at the podium as much as you can. I know a lot of people like to walk and wander when they speak, but this microphone is what picks up the audio for the recording that we put up on YouTube and also on Channel 98 through the city's charter cable franchise. So if you're wandering, it's not going to pick it up. And please remember to hold the mic up. That also helps with the audio. So if you're coming up to speak, just a couple little housekeeping reminders. So before we get started, I just wanted to say thank you to Lapeer City Fire and Rescue and City of Lapeer Police Department for their heroic efforts downtown with the recent fire. They did an amazing, amazing job. Truly our heroes, and I can't say enough about how proud all of us should be living in this community that we have this police force and our firefighters, and want to thank them for their bravery, their dedication to the community. And I'd like for Todd Alexander, our police chief, and Terry Klug, our fire chief, to come on up here. I emailed Terry the other day and I said, hey, are you and Todd coming to wake up Lapeer? And he said, why? And I said, well, I just wanted to talk to you about fireworks and stuff. He knew I was telling a story. I was telling a fib. So, oh well, that's okay. We're going to do this anyway because you guys deserve it. And we're all so proud of our fire department. I wish that these were big, beautiful plaques, but I just wanted to acknowledge you guys and thank you. I was so amazed when I stood there watching what went on and how much coordination went into the effort of saving. I mean, the whole block could have been gone. And freezing cold temperatures, and their families are home snuggy and all warm. I was just so amazed, in awe of what I saw transpire that evening. So I wanted to present each of them with a certificate of appreciation for Lapeer City Fire and Rescue in recognition of our brave firefighters for your courage and commitment to the safety and welfare of our community. So Terry, I want to just thank you and thank all of our firefighters who were there helping. And also just a shout out to all of the other fire departments who came in from other communities to assist and to help. So, and it could not have been, coordinated and effective without our local police there making sure that people were out of harm's way and the street was closed down so that our fire department and neighboring fire departments could do what they needed to do that night. So I wanted to present Todd with this certificate of appreciation to the City of Lapeer Police Department in recognition of our police officers for their courage and their commitment to the safety and welfare of our community. Thank you guys, we appreciate it so much. Give them a hand, absolutely. Okay, we have some new chamber members who I'd like to announce. We have Helping Hands Home Health Care, Families Against Narcotics, Liberty Tax Service, Digital Repair Zone, which they're going to be opening soon. This is going to be a really unique store. They're going to be in the marketplace, and they are going to be there to repair all of your digital equipment. So, you know, you drop your cell phone, you crack the cover or whatever, they're going to be able to replace that for you and fix those digital devices without you having to, you know, either ditch them or send them back to manufacturers and deal with that. So this is going to be a really unique store in our community. So we're really excited about that. And DB's Live, L-I-V-E, Learn, Imagine, Visualize, Experience. This is a great new center for students and young people to teach them music, to teach them how to develop their skills musically and to work collectively as groups. It gives them an opportunity, a place where they can go and perform. They'll also learn how to write music. They'll be able eventually to create video and learn that skill as well. And plus gives them a place where they can go and they can perform and they can share their talents with other people in the community. They'll be doing performances around the community. They're going to be located in the former Habitat Restore at the corner of Millville and Davison Road, back in the building in the back. So we're excited that, you know, our young people are going to have another resource to develop their musical skills and talents. So then we have renewing members. We have Thumb Communication Services, Aristocast, Christ the King Lutheran Church, Colonial Car Wash Somewhere in Time, Trinity Hypnosis Stress Relief Pain Management, Tri-County Bank, Skyline Camp and Retreat, Hunterwoods Apartments, Prudential Insurance Company of America, Security Credit Union, Cummings Chiropractic, CarQuest of Lapeer, Approved Cash Advance, Perry Accounting, Hometown Home Healthcare, Michelle and Company Fine Jewelers, and Daner's Diner, all renewing members. Saturday, December 7th, 11 o'clock is the annual Christmas parade downtown. And Santa's house will open immediately after the parade. And obviously, Santa will be in the parade, making his first official appearance, although he will be at Winterfest for a few hours the night before on Friday, December the 6th, to meet with and see some of the kids and be part of that celebration. So if your business you're planning on, or your organization, to have an entry in the parade, please get that in as soon as possible. And then I would like to introduce our new president of the board of directors for the Chamber of Commerce, Katie Crane of Security Credit Union. Is Katie here? Oh, she didn't make it. And our new vice president, who is Lori Curtis of H&H Tool. I know I saw Lori here earlier. There's Lori. So Lori's our new vice president. And many of you know Katie. She is the new president of the board of directors. And just a reminder that the 2014 Citizen of the Year Awards will be coming up in January. So we will not have the regular Wake Up Lapeer. That will be that banquet for the Citizens of the Year. So start thinking. We're accepting nominations now, and the forms are on our website. And then also at that event, we present the student awards, the Citizen of the Year Youth Awards. So 2 students have met with the schools. Those will be presented as well once we start getting those nominations in and we start reviewing, and the committee makes their decisions. So that will be our annual Citizen of the Year banquet. So just keep that in mind. Start thinking about those individuals in the community who are serving the community and doing some great things for the people who live here to improve the quality of life in our community. And we are about to wrap up by December 2nd the ad sales for the new Chamber Community Guide membership directory. So Sherry Danielson, Blue Water Printing, has been contacting most all of your companies to offer you that opportunity to partner with that particular piece of information that we distribute throughout the community. So just a reminder for that. Next month, Wake Up Lapeer State Representative Kevin Daly will be our guest speaker. Network at noon. The next one is December 19th at Mancino's, and we are currently working on our annual holiday mixer again this year, and working with Castaways to secure a date, and we'll be sending that information out as soon as we possibly can. So, with all those announcements being said, I now would like to introduce our guest speaker today, Mr. Carter Bundy from the Michigan Attorney General's Office. Carter, come on up here.
Thank you. All right. Well, good morning. My name is Carter Bundy, and last time I checked, no relation to Al or to Ted, so I think we're all good. I handle constituent relations for Attorney General Bill Schuette. So essentially, my job is to go out and meet with the business community, with commissioners, with mayors, with civic groups, and let them know what our office is doing. And if you guys have any complaints, I'll try to sneak out after, but you can try to grab me, and I'll take them back to our office, and we'll get them taken care of for you guys. So essentially, I wanted to start out by letting you guys know who the Attorney General is. I think one of the things I've learned doing this is not very many people know who the Attorney General is and what our office does. So the Attorney General right now is Bill Schuette. He's the 53rd Attorney General of the United States. He's a native of Midland, Michigan. He has over 3 decades in public service. He's actually one of those rare people that's been in the federal government and the state government. He was a congressman at 31. From there, he went to the state senate. Then he went to the Court of Appeals, did a little bit of private practice, and now he's Attorney General. So he's been federal government, state government, and out there in the private sector. So he's done a little bit of everything. Our office, just so you guys have an idea, we have 200 lawyers. So if we were a private practice, we'd be the largest law firm in the state. We have over 200 support staff, and we have 100 investigators. So it's a pretty big office, and we have a wide range of topics that we cover and things that we handle. We have 27 departments. The biggest one you guys probably would know about, consumer protection, public integrity, child support, that sort of thing. So we're working on those constantly. We see over 40,000 cases a year come through our office. So I always joke when somebody says they have an issue, I'm like, somebody in our office has seen it. So we can always help you guys out with those sort of things. Well, let me give you guys an update on the thing I like to talk about is what our office is currently working on, so you guys have an idea of how it might impact you or your business and that sort of thing. So first thing, our office is, and Bill loves to say, we're a voice for victims. The first thing, and the only thing that I guess, if you guys want to take one thing away that Bill would stress, it's human trafficking. And I put little flyers on your tables. They look like this. Human trafficking is basically, it's modern day slavery. If no one knows what it is, it's let me see here. It's the second largest and fastest growing crime in the entire world. The FBI did a big raid on this. I think it was over a year ago, and Michigan was the #1 place for arrests in the entire nation. So it's here. It's in Michigan. People don't talk about it. People don't know about it. And Bill has taken, he started a task force, taking it upon ourselves to kind of get the awareness out there, because I think we all know that how to stop these things is to raise awareness and to share these things. Just a couple more facts about human trafficking. 40% of human trafficking cases involve sexual exploitation of a child. So as I go to these groups, that's the #1 thing that people don't realize is it's not just, the people down in the street. It's in the schools. It's in these other things that, the playground, wherever. So as you guys look over that, if you have any questions or if you know anyone that would be interested, we do seminars free of charge. We'll come out and speak to your chamber groups or your business clubs or your school events, whatever. We're trying to get the word out there for that. So feel free to share that. What the AG did was we formed a task force. They've met for the past 6 months, and they actually just released a report on human trafficking. You can find that on our website. It'll list out all the ways, all the signs, all that we're doing training for law enforcement, everything that you could possibly have a question about should be on there. So please feel free to check that out. One of the other big things that we've been working on this summer that I'm sure you guys have heard about was this big meningitis scandal that happened here in Michigan. A New England compound company, they brought over tainted medicine for meningitis, so people went into the hospital looking for pain relief, and they ended up with more pain. I think it led to over 67 people were injured and affected by this, and actually 19 people here in Michigan died from this tainted medicine. So what the Attorney General did was formed a grand jury. He paneled the grand jury, and they're looking into it and trying to bring justice to this situation. I think in the next coming months we'll hear more on that, so stay tuned and look for that. Another big thing that you guys have probably heard about was the Detroit rape kits. Essentially what it was there was 13,000 rape kits left on a shelf in Detroit empty police quarters, and basically they're about the size of a laptop, and they just sit on these shelves. They were already ran, but no one had processed them. So essentially what our office did, and I guess the best way to put this into perspective is for every $1 that our office takes in, we bring back $76 through lawsuits that we win through the state of Michigan. And people always ask, what do you guys do with that money? Well, what we've done with some of this money is we appropriate $4 million to test some of these rape kits. And so I think with this money, we test about 9,000 of these 14,000 rape kits. So as Bill says, we've committed a double crime here. Once these people have been taken advantage of, and now there's just sitting on a shelf with no one's taking justice. So what we're doing there is trying to bring justice to the crime that's been committed there. Another big thing, our Voice for Victim stuff. We have a huge consumer protection department. You guys are all in business, so you understand, but there's always people taking advantage of people in business, and we have a huge department that's working on crimes and making sure that people are giving wisely and investing and not taking advantage of consumers. So that is another big part of our office. The next thing, Voice for the Constitution. The Attorney General believes that the Michigan Constitution, that's part of his job. He's the chief law enforcement. He's the law enforcement of the state. He's a law enforcement agent for the Constitution. So what it says is what he enforces. He doesn't try to waver and skirt around it as he feels he should. In some cases he disagrees, but he thinks that, he should follow the Constitution first and foremost. So the first thing on that is MCRI. I don't know if you guys have heard. It's the Michigan Civil Rights Initiative. You guys probably know it as Prop 2. It was on the ballot in 2006. Michigan voters passed it by a 58-42 margin. And basically what it was to end the affirmative action at the University of Michigan. Michigan voters voted to end it, and it's been challenged all the way to the United States Supreme Court. So last month on October 15th, Bill went to the United States Supreme Court and argued that case in front of the U.S. Supreme Court. And since then, there hasn't been a ruling. We'll know down the road, but the justices have came out vocally and said that they're pretty much going to uphold what Michigan voters said and what they want in their Constitution. So that's a good start there. Another thing that's been a hot topic this summer is the Detroit pensions. So with this bankruptcy thing, there's been a challenge to go after these Detroit pensions and these firefighters and law enforcement officials and take away their pensions. The Constitution strictly says that you can't go after those things. They're not on the table. They're not something that can be pulled from. So Bill has been fighting that case. And essentially, this has never been challenged anywhere. So there's no right, no wrong. So this could happen anywhere. There's never been a ruling on it. So that's going to go into court, and we'll see what side wins there. But that's where Bill stands on that. The two big things that our office does out in the community, I guess you would say. People always think of the Attorney General's office. They think of Lansing. They think of these big state crimes. But we do a lot of things out locally. Obviously, not just me. There's a huge staff. So two of the things that we do, one is called CSI. It's a cyber safety initiative. So we actually will send somebody out from our Consumer Protections Department. They'll go into the schools free of charge, and what they will do is they'll do a presentation on cyber safety. So they'll go in, teach them the dangers of using the internet. The bill always says taking a wrong turn in a bad neighborhood is the same as taking a bad turn on the internet. So we go in there, we teach them the dangers of using that. Do a full presentation on that. Another thing that we do is called Senior Brigade. This is obviously for seniors. We go out free of charge, senior centers, club groups, anything like that, and we will go in there and teach them the dangers of fraud. I think I check my grandma's email maybe 5 times a week, making sure she's not opening the prince over in Africa who wants her to send him $80 million so he can come here. And just another thing, the business aspect of things, I know you guys are all in business. Our office is constantly looking for fraud and scams and that sort of thing. And we're constantly looking for tips and trying to get our stuff out there. And so anytime that you guys hear anything or anything that you think you could do to help us or we could do to help you facilitate any of that, our office is always here and willing to do that. And that's really all I got. I'm just going to conclude and say, thank you for the time. Thank NADA, thank the Chamber for all you guys for coming out, and I'll stick around after if you guys have any questions or want to come on me. So appreciate it, and I'll talk to you guys again soon.
Okay, our first sponsor, Health Alliance Plan, Valerie Welch is here, and also Health Alliance Plan is offering the free flu vaccinations in the hallway down here as you come in. So if you plan on doing that, you might want to do that before you leave today. And she's going to talk a little bit, come on up, about Health Alliance Plan.
Actually, I'm not going to talk about healthcare today. So you can rest easily. I'm not going to talk about that horrible thing that's going on right now. So I am going to talk about our Boots for Kids program. We are in our 5th year of collecting new winter boots for children, and we donate those boots to service organizations that help the homeless and the needy. Right now we're collecting in 5 different counties, and we have 12 different organizations that we donate to. Here in Lapeer, we've partnered with Love Inc. of Greater Lapeer. So any boots and any contributions that we get within Lapeer County go directly to Love Inc. And the good thing about Love Inc., Sue Brady over there, she works directly with the schools. So when the teachers see the need of a child, they can't go out to recess if they don't have a pair of boots. So through our program, Sue can partner with the schools and get those children that need boots so that they can go out and play at recess with their classmates. There are a few different ways that we gather our boots. First of all, we have many businesses that have drop-off locations. They've got a drop-off box in their business, and people can donate a pair of boots there, of course. We also go to retailers and request donations on behalf of the shelters or the service organizations. Meijer is our largest retail donor. And then we also work with Target stores and Sam's Club. And then the other way that we have started just this year to gather some donations is our monetary donations. And we have these little paper boots. And you as a business can take these boots, sell them to your clients for a minimum donation of $2 or more. They write their name on here, and then you can post them on your bulletin board, on your windows, or what have you. I have these boots here today also if you'd like to make a contribution. Any monetary donation that we get, we save until the end of the season. Our Boots for Kids program goes until March 31st. So we save all of the money that we get until the end of the season, and then we purchase boots when they're greatly discounted, and we've got relationships with a lot of the retailers that give us additional discounts, and we can buy them tax-free. So we can really stretch those dollars far. And this year, we have in storage that we're just getting out and we're taking to the shelters now, 600 pair of boots. We collected over 200 actual boots last year, and those go, whenever we collect the boots, they go immediately to the organizations. But the cash we hold, and then we purchase the boots and store them over the summer, so now we're ready to go as the cold weather hits. We've got a supply of boots to provide to the organizations. So Lapeer has been very good. We've got 3 drop-off sites here in Lapeer, the chamber office, the township office, and then American Retirement Solution, Joe Vitale's office. They all have boxes in the businesses, so you can drop a pair of boots there or make a cash donation as well. So again, you've been very good to help us in the past, and we do appreciate that. Thank you.
Thanks, Valerie. Yeah, so just a reminder, we do have a drop box at the chamber office. We also are a collection and drop-off point for Holiday Depot and also for Operation Care Package. So just keep that in mind. We're there Monday through Friday, 9 to 5. Our member focus is Clark Kent from Brown and Kent. Come on up, Clark.
Thank you. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
As she said, my name is Clark Kent, and Mr. Bundy, I can sympathize with you. And to answer a couple of questions that I always get asked, no, I don't have a red S on my chest. And my wife's name is not Lois. So we get those out of the way. A couple of years ago, Kim Brown and I started exploring options to offer our clients a broader array of services, expand our client base while also maintaining our roots here in Lapeer County. And we were successful in that endeavor. And on May 1st, Brown & Kent merged with the Rochester-based CPA firm of Go Frank and Matina. As a result of that merger, we're excited to announce today that that name of the new firm is Matina, Kent & Gibbons PC. And there's info in the packets on the table there with our new logo. It's got our addresses on there. contact information, website address. So please, when you get a chance, take a look at that. Rest assured, our addresses haven't changed. We just now have 2 locations. Our staff is going to continue to work out of the offices that they've always worked out of. We have 30 employees. We have 18 of those that are CPAs. And regarding that, I'm sure many of you in here know Kim Brown, one of the partners of Brown and Kent. Rest assured, Kim is still very active and very involved in the new firm. I have 2 partners here today. Loretta Denowith and Bill Gibbons are sitting back there, part of the new firm. Another big announcement that we have, or one we're excited about, is our website, www.mkgpc.com. Please go there. You can learn a lot about our firm. There's info on our firm history, our people. We have pictures, short bios on everybody, talks about our community involvement. There's just a ton of things there. It talks about the services that we provide, our client experience that we have. Neat little thing regarding upcoming due dates, financial due dates, such as when corporate tax returns are due, payroll tax returns, sales tax, all kinds of things like that. There's going to be a section for newsletters that will get updated every month. So please go there every chance you get, and we should have some new info on there. Also, we have a lot of calculators, financial calculators on there, on the website. So anybody looking to buy a car, you can go there, figure out what your car payment's going to be. There's info on mortgages. You can go and compare 15-year rates or 15-year mortgages to 30-year. Just a lot of calculators that excite the CPAs, if nobody else. So. We specialize in small to medium-sized businesses in the areas of manufacturing, professional services, construction, governmental entities, agribusiness, nonprofit entities, and the services that we can provide or do provide are tax, audit, accounting, business consulting, QuickBooks consulting. So we just provide a lot of service for everybody in the community. And with that, I guess I just want to say that those can be some complicated issues, accounting, tax, audit. So it's pretty important to team up with someone that can help identify what your issues are and help you and your business get through all that. We're dedicated to Lapeer. Most of our Lapeer office lives in Lapeer. And we're fully committed to supporting the vibrant community and the business environment that we have here. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Clark. You don't have the right glasses on either. All right, we have another member focus, Pete Battistani. I hope I pronounced that correctly. No? All right. You pronounce it.
Battistoni.
I thought I said Battistoni. Did I say?
You said Battistani.
Oh, sorry. Battistoni. Sorry. From Lapeer County Bank and Trust.
Morning, everybody. As Nita said, my name is Pete Battistoni. I'm the commercial loan manager with Lapeer County Bank and Trust. Recently, the bank has rolled out a new product, making it easier for our commercial borrowers to apply for a small commercial loan. The product's called our Small Business Loan Program. With this program, it's a simple 2-page application that's easy to complete and can be done at any one of our 7 branch offices. Any type of business can apply for this loan. Typically, we're looking for a business that's been in operation for 5 or more years, possesses a positive net worth, has a borrowing need of $75,000 or less from Lapeer County Bank and Trust. Now, if a business hasn't been in existence for 5 years, they can still be considered for the application for this program. They would just need to provide some additional information at the time of application, which the officer would request at that point in time. The program is a streamlined process where we're relying heavily on the credit score of the owner or owners of that business that have applied for the loan. For instance, let's say I was the owner of ABC Company and I wanted to apply for this loan. I'd come into one of the offices or meet with one of the commercial loan officers, fill out the application. That then would be turned in. We'd pull the credit report, do some streamlined underwriting. Then with that, get an answer back to the borrower within probably 2 to 3 days at the most. It allows us quicker turnaround for people, the ability to get that financing in our hands in a much quicker and easier fashion. The loans still do require some type of collateral. So let's say if I was buying a vehicle for my business or needed some type of operating line of credit, depending on the need of that loan, the bank would take, let's say, a lien on that vehicle or an asset filing for the business, or if there was real estate they wanted to pledge, we could do that as well. So what we've done is just overall make this a lot easier for the businesses, for the bank, for the whole process to keep things moving. We feel that's going to be a product that's going to fit well with small businesses, give them a quick turnaround and get them money into their hands as soon as they need it. In addition to this, we still do the traditional commercial lending. So anything over $75,000, we would still take those applications. It would require some additional documentation and underwriting by the bank. But once again, we're still here to meet your needs for that. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Okay, our next sponsor, I should say, Mark Clark from Diamond Optical, and Mark is also a member of the board of directors for the Chamber of Commerce. Come on up, Mark. You need to switch glasses with Clark.
I know. I can help you out. Again, I'm Mark Clark from Diamond Optical, downtown Lapeer. I always tell everybody across the street from Lapeer County Bank. They don't pay me to say that, but if you're looking for where we're at, that's where we are. I love eyeglasses. I keep buying them. And I have over 2,000 optical frames, over 200 sunglasses. We have handmade jewelry, made in Michigan, sterling silver jewelry and gifts. So this Saturday, from 9 to 4, we're having a huge optical sale. Everyone that comes will get a gift, and we'll be there from 9 to 4. We'll have refreshments. Again, we'll have over 2,000 optical frames. I've got frames everywhere, frames on tables, frames in the back room, tons of frames. So I'll be bringing out all that we have, over 2,000 unique optical frames that you won't see in chains and other places like that. So inviting you to come down for that. One other note that I just want to plug is November 30th, Small Business Saturday. Remember you're downtown on Small Business Saturday. Come down. We have a lot of new retail downtown, so it's worth coming down there. Plug a few of them, Peddler's Place, Somewhere in Time, Kiddos, a lot of places downtown. So come downtown on Small Business Saturday, shop local, support your community, and especially support those that have been somewhat ravaged by that fire and shut down for a little bit. Everybody's struggling in this economy, and just being shut down a day or two is difficult. So shop downtown this Saturday at our huge optical sale at Diamond Optical, and then Saturday, November 30th for Small Business Saturday.
Our next sponsor, Glenn Roan from Michelle & Company Fine Jewelers. Glenn?
Good morning, everyone. Normally, this would be functioning for me back here. My PowerPoint presentation and our new 30-second video commercial are lost in internet space somewhere, okay? So I have to fall back on the old faithful, just me. Now, what I do want to talk about today, effective December 2nd, Michelle & Company Fine Jewelers will have a new diamond line of jewelry for you to peruse and purchase. It is called the Nalati Collection. Nalati, it is a South African word for simply beautiful. Simply beautiful is what it is, but it is also of Michelle & Company Fine Jewelers standards of quality. That is number one. We always provide quality jewelry that will last a lifetime. Now, stunning designs, yes. Perfectly crafted, yes. But not only that, the Nalati collection, every piece that is sold gets donated, a portion of it, to the Global Giving Foundation, which is a Washington, D.C. based organization that funds high-impact social and environmental programs throughout the developing nations. That's also part of what Michelle and Company Fine Jewelers is all about. I look forward to seeing you to show you the Nalati collection of engagement rings, earrings, bracelets, and pendants. Now, on another note, last month, everything was pink. Pink, pink, pink. And we want to thank all of our customers who came in and either purchased something pink, or pink t-shirts, or our shot glasses that were filled with a colored gemstone or diamond. Through that program, we were able to donate $650 to the Susan G. Komen Breast Cancer Awareness Program. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's customers like you that make our job not only fun, but allows us to donate back to our community and to good causes. Now, what's coming up? Christmas. It is the most fantastic time of the year for us. We have a lot of fun. Everyone is always smiling. Not only our staff, but our customers as they come in the door, and more importantly, they're smiling when they leave. For years, in fact, 16 years now, we have been able to make Christmas wonderful for the people of Lapeer County. We look forward to the opportunity to make this Christmas wonderful for you. We have quality items in all types of price points, in not only white gold, yellow gold, but also exotic metals and sterling silver. Michelle and Company Fine Jewelers. We want to be your jeweler for life.
Thank you, Ed. Okay, first nonprofit, Glenn Ream, Lapeer, Vietnam Veterans of America. Come on up here, Glenn.
Good morning. We have the commemorative Vietnam Veterans information here. We've had some meetings. Yours truly got appointed as the chairman of this thing. It's going to go on from 2015 through 2017. We're in the process of getting things together, ideas, traveling about the county for meetings with veterans organizations, churches, schools. This is going to be a total we thing, and we hope by 2017 we'll come up with a grand finale such as they did for the Korean War Memorial back a few years ago. Our next meeting is at 7 p.m. December 12th in the Annex building next to the old courthouse at 7 p.m. And we're slowly picking up people. We've been holding our meetings in the afternoons, and we can't get the amount of people we need, and we had one evening one, and so we're going to switch over to doing the evening ones and then traveling around the county. And if any of you, I have these papers over here. If any of you are interested in reading actuality, what this is all about, it's going to be a tribute to Vietnam veterans and their families. So, again, you want to paper, stop and see me after the show. Thank you.
Thanks, Glenn. Now, I would like to introduce Deb Marquardt from Holiday Depot, Lapeer County, and Cara Fernandez. Fernandez is going to come up here and talk a little bit about what she's doing to help Holiday Depot, and she's from Stonegate Health Systems. And Becky Jarvis is here too.
Thank you, Nita. Good morning, everybody. I just wanted to let you know it's this season is for Christmas, and this is Holiday Depot. What we do is we provide Christmas for Lapeer County families that are in need. We're completely a nonprofit organization run by volunteers. Everybody donates all their time, and it's beginning to get a lot of time because the program has grown over the years. Last year we have served close to 700 families, which equated to over 2,400 individuals, seniors and children. So, saying that, we finally found a store. You saw Anita's email. Our store location is down in Metamora off of 24. A lot of people know where Greg's Restaurant is in the Metamora Plaza. Dave Bass, one of the owners, has donated the space to us and is providing us with the utilities this year. Normally, we've paid our utilities, so we're really happy. We've unloaded. We have volunteers unpack. So we're pretty well set up, ready to go to start handing out gifts to families in need. Saying that, we have barrels throughout the county, 30 different locations. And if you see a barrel and you're shopping, if you would be so kind to put a gift in that barrel. In addition to that, the Hitching Post, Becky Jarvis, and all her volunteers have partnered with the Holiday Depot for all these years, and they have an auction coming up. And I'll let Becky tell you all about that.
Yeah, 30 years ago, my dad and stepmom started, it was actually Toys for Tots. And they were a little upset when they found out all the money goes to Genesee County. So they started Christmas for Kids. And we partnered with Holiday Depot, and they've been doing this auction. This is our 30th year. It's December 8th, Sunday, at the Hitchin Post. We have 6 local bands that volunteer their time. We have auctions throughout the day. We've got volunteers around town too that are asking for donations for things that we can auction off. You can also donate money or the toys in the barrels that we have, like Debbie said, around town. We would really appreciate your support. My dad passed away in June, and we really like to keep this going. We do help a lot of families, so thank you.
Good morning, everybody. I'm from Stonegate Health Campus, right down the street here, and we are doing our second annual Hope for the Holidays fundraiser. And this year we have decided to partner with the Holiday Depot. What we will be doing is a raffle inside of our building, and anybody who drives by our building any day knows that our parking lot's always full, which is a good problem to have. But we will be raffling items. We are asking for donations of items from area businesses to showcase your business. And what we will be doing is selling tickets. I have some tickets with me today, $1 a ticket. You can purchase as many as you would like. Stop by our building from November 25th to December 8th. And we will be auctioning off, raffling off the items on December 8th at our Sunday brunch that we host on a monthly basis. So we're hoping that families get involved, the community stop by, see our wonderful campus, and we're asking for donations. We'll take monetary donations, and all proceeds will go to the Holiday Depot in Lapeer County. So let me know if you're interested in making a donation, and hopefully we'll see you stop by our campus. Thank you.
Thank you, ladies. Cara, then they drop their tickets off at the campus, correct? And we also have tickets on sale at the chamber office for $1 a piece. It's just a great program, and Deb's been involved with a lot of years, and the great thing about it is those donations and the gifts and the toys and what have you, they stay in Lapeer County to help our own families here in Lapeer County instead of going out of county. So a great effort, and we hope that everybody can help support them.
With Holiday Depot, I just love them. I Cub Scout pack, we take 2 families and prepare for them each year. It's a wonderful thing that you guys do, and thank you for doing that for our community. First off, I have a couple things in your packet. We have our new directory out. It's been on a few months now. Please take a look at it. It's absolutely beautiful. I love our pictures. And the best thing about it is I think we don't get to see those views of downtown Lapeer. It's at night, the beautiful lights, and from up above. So please take a moment to look at that. In the front explains a little bit about what the DBA is, the Downtown Business Association, and we're made up as a membership organization, so businesses downtown working together to help promote our downtown and our community. And on the other side, we have our events that we help promote each year to help bring people into our area to promote what we do. But what I'm really here for today is our Christmas Winterfest. You also have this in your packet, and I'm sorry yours is black and white. But if you'd like a beautiful colored one, just go to downtownlapeer.com and you can print one out and post it in your businesses and hand out. We do a lot that weekend. It's our invitation to invite the community down to downtown to visit us and to get ready for Christmas. It's our opening Christmas celebration. We partner with the Chamber. They have a lot that goes on that weekend also. Our winter market is open. Everything pretty much happens Friday evening from 4 to 8 and then Saturday morning. Winter market is there both times. We have a Christmas treat walk. This is our second year for that. Some of our businesses will stay open later, and the children will go through and get a treat, walk into the businesses, come back to the gallery. They'll get a little punch card at the gallery. They'll walk around and go, and then they put that back in and they get a drawing. And I've got about 5 to 6 different gift baskets that we'll be handing out to the children this year. Horse-drawn carriage rides, always fun. That goes on all evening. And that's helped sponsored by the DBA and our Lapeer County Bank and Trust. We love them. They do so much for our community. Hot chocolate at the gallery. It's kind of our central point. The gallery will have hot chocolate. We're going to have music there. Throughout the evening, different local artists will be in providing music. And then at the courthouse up above, we have the children of Bishop Kelly come and sing. And it's the little kids up to 3rd grade. So they come in and sing. And if you haven't heard children's voices at Christmas, you got to come. They enjoy it. They have a ball. We'll be doing that for quite a while. Santa Claus is in town. We have to be quiet because he doesn't arrive until Saturday, but he's there for these children on that evening. We also have a sing-along with the Christmas tree lighting that the Chamber puts on, and that is, we get the books from the county press, and as you can see, this is a collaboration. We get together with the whole community to pull this off. The children are good, and we have a concert choir this year. This is one of our associate members, and Lapeer County Concert Choir. They are going to be performing at Immaculate Conception Church that evening, so it's a great tie-in to what we are doing. And on Saturday, of course, we have the parade. And I do have to mention in here, the Pix Theater, the Lapeer Community Concert Theater, they have a performance Friday evening, but sad to say it won't be at the Pix this year. It's going to be at Lapeer East. They're still going to be performing, but it will have to be there that evening. So, but we just work around everything. And of course, the courthouse is open. So there's just a lot going on. We have a lot of shopping, of course. Downtown Lapeer, there's a lot of services that you can have done, gift certificates to have nails and hairs, and women like pedicures. There's a lot of gifts that you can get locally. Oh, I still have 30 seconds. I thought I was barreling through this.
Well, I got started a little bit.
Okay. But it's a wonderful evening. You can bring your family, bring your children, and come down and visit downtown. Is there any questions that I can answer about downtown while I'm here? We have a lot of new businesses. Visit Kiddos if you haven't been in there. Their gifts are amazing. They have great imaginative gifts for children. So if you have grandkids and kids, it's a great place to think about for Christmas. Thank you.
We got to get Kiddos to join the Chamber.
Oh, Mary, to show you my program.
Yeah, Winterfest will be a great evening, and I also want to mention, again, the parade, and also all of the lights that you see downtown, decorating the downtown, that's all done through the Chamber of Commerce, but it's only because we have some really great businesses in the community who make contributions so that we can purchase those lights and we can pay for the installation and keeping them up, because, and especially this year, we've had some struggles, so we're really pleased and happy that our downtown is still going to be beautiful, and it's still going to showcase, and it's going to be a great Winterfest. Lots of things, like Mary Jo said, going on, and Santa will open for a couple hours, just a little sneak preview to be down there. So we're really very, very blessed in our community. And then I want to thank Milner's Auto Group of Lapeer. They are sponsoring the parade and the Santa House this year, so we're really appreciative of them too, and all the businesses who contribute to help us do this every year. With that being said, let's see, our next nonprofit, Pat Taylor Zonta Club. Come on up.
Good morning. As she said, my name is Pat Taylor. This is Loretta Denowith, and we also have Bernie Talaski. And our names are so unfamous, they didn't even put us on the agenda. So. But we are representing Zonta Club of Lapeer, and if you have not heard of Zonta, you may have heard of our largest fundraiser, which is the Fantasy Forest. That takes place every year, the second Saturday in October. It's a Halloween treat walk. Another thing that we do, and Loretta is holding next to me here, is pillows. We make these pillows. They're for primarily breast cancer patients, and they have little pockets to put hot or cold packs in. And we make those and we give those out for free. So if you have or know of anyone that is in need of those pillows, please let us know. We have these little tear-off sheets with our numbers on them so that you can get a hold of us. We also give away scholarships every year. This year we gave away $3,000 in scholarships to women to help them complete their college educations. Our current fundraiser is a slightly used toy sale. It's going to take place at Independent Bank on December 5th, 6th, and 7th. And we have all kinds of things. We have go-karts, we have stuffed animals, we have dolls, we have games, we have everything that you can imagine at garage sale prices. I mean cheap, very cheap. And these toys are in very good condition. So if you know of anybody who could use this service or would be interested in purchasing these toys, please pass it around for us. We very much appreciate it. And finally, we do all of this with only 9 members. We have a very small group, and we are always looking for women to help and join us. So if you know of anybody, or if you yourself, you are personally interested in joining our group, we would love to have you. Please contact myself, again, Pat Taylor at Independent Bank. Loretta, as you know, is from Brown and Kent. I can't remember the new name. Sorry, Clark. And then, of course, Bernie Talaski from Lapeer County Bank and Trust. So thank you very much, and have a very nice holiday.
Thank you. We don't hear enough about Zonta. They do a lot of great things in the community. And Joy Ventline. Joy, where are you? Stone Soup Food Pantry. She wants to just mention briefly about a new event that they're going to be holding.
Hi, everybody. On December the 12th, Stone Soup and McLaren Hospital has partnered up, and we're going to have Stuff the Truck in the parking lot, in the visitors' parking lot side at the hospital. It'll be from 7 a.m. to 4 p.m., and I invite everybody from the community. We have local businesses that are collecting canned goods for Stone Soup, and we're going to have them bring those all down on the 12th and load that truck up and support Stone Soup. And I also would like to thank all the businesses and all the local residents that's helped support Stone Soup in the last year. We've done amazing. We've grown. We're not slowing down. In fact, I have some new numbers right now for food donated in Lapeer to Stone Soup. We're at 1.5 million pounds of food that was donated in this county to local residents that were in need. On our volunteer side, we had 15,000 hours of logged volunteer hours. Incredible. And I just want to thank everybody for everything you guys do. Thanks.
You got my program. You guys gotta stop taking my program. Okay, so with all of that, obviously it's that time of year where we really have to think outside of ourselves and think about those in need in our community. And obviously we have an amazing community, and we have a lot of organizations and resources where we can give and we can help others who are less fortunate than ourselves. So keep that in mind. There's lots of organizations, obviously, a lot of them obviously not here today. but who are out there, who are willing to help, and who are prepared to help those who are in need. We just need to get connected with those organizations. So we're going to do our 50-50 raffle now. And just one other thing, with the Christmas parade, all of the businesses who have an entry in the parade, those parade fees, which they're nominal, but all of that gets donated to Holiday Depot as well, you know, to help provide meals for families at the holidays, as well as gifts and so on and so forth. All of the Christmas lights that you see on the poles downtown, because they burn for quite a long time, over a period of a month, for significant hours. We don't reuse them because we don't know how much life is left in them, and then we have, you know, taking them down and trying to restring them if they go out. So what we started doing with those this year is we have taken 250 strands of light step. Last year's, as you recall, were red and clear, and donated those to Holiday Depot so that if families are in need and they can't afford decorating the house or the tree and they are in need of lights, they'll have those this year to just kind of make their Christmas a little bit more cheerful. So what do we have today?
$30.
We got $30. Byron, do you have a ticket in here? I love this. Okay, the winning ticket is 491815. Teresa, all right. And now we're going to start with our door prizes. Whichever one you want to start with. And this is from Michelle and Company. Oh, darn. Where's my business card? Yeah, not in there. Doggone it. Connie Lockery, Mock Community College. We have some, we just recently, October 20th, held the second annual Lapeer Area Wedding Showcase, and we had a few gift bags that we fall because we had such a fabulous event and such a great turnout. So we wanted to bring those here and get those out in the community. And this one goes to Julie Karras, Lapeer Gold and Diamond. Filled with little goodies. Our member focus for next month, for December, goes to Julie Vitale, Priority Payment Systems of Michigan. Julie, where are you? There she is. And we have a gift here from Lapeer Gold and Diamond. And that goes Pat Taylor, Independent Bank. Pat? Another gift bag from the Bridal Expo, which goes to Sherry Lipka, the Home Depot. Get it. Oh, from Lapeer County Bank and Trust. This is one of those great stadium blankets that you love, and it's got little pockets in it, and they're just the warmest. Mike Newell from Serve Pro of Lapeer.
Huh? I was thinking this instead. Oh, it's a cute blanket.
Okay, we have another bag with some goodies in it from the Bridal Expo, H&H Tool, Lori Curtis. This is donated from Bear Graphics, Jack Miles. It's a neat window scraper, which unfortunately it is the season. Desiree Londrigan from Mock Community College. And another gift bag, lots of hand sanitizer and jewelry polishing cloth and lots of little goodies in there. Janet O'Leary, Cornerstone. It goes to you. And we have another gift from Bear Graphics, Jack Miles. These are just the coolest things because, you know, when you get out there and you've forgotten your gloves and you we need to scrape those windows. It's pretty neat. And this is going to go to, Teresa Zagila from Goodwill Industries. Teresa, where are you? There she is. And one more gift bag that we have available. And that goes to Glenn Roan. So Glenn, take this back to the store and give it to your lovely wife. So, with that, everyone, our next meeting, obviously, December, just before Christmas, but I want to take the opportunity to wish you all a happy Thanksgiving. We have a lot to give thanks for, so thank you for being here, and we will see you next month.